Hi everyone, Claudette Roseland here to give you a quick tour of my exhibit. But first of all, I would like to thank you for coming and thank the Cedarburg Art Museum for having the show. As you will see, I have a number of styles exhibited here, from animals to abstracts, my primary work. Most painters dabble in different styles as they enjoy the fun of painting, but abstract's my most fun way to paint, as I never know what they're going to be. I like the unknown of that, so knowing that, let's tour my exhibit. Here you will see a bunch of seagulls in a field, which always have attracted my attention. And this is the view from the bike path from the back of a recumbent tandem that I used to take pictures from. The bike path down near Highland. A farm field and some cows are typically Wisconsin subject matters, and I liked to put a little insert in some of them so that they would show a close-up of what you might see in the particular area. Down here we have a scene from Horicon Marsh with the red-winged blackbirds. If you've never been to Horicon Marsh, you should go. And finally, a Wisconsin farm in autumn, a time period of beautiful color and much excitement. Now into my abstract work. I can't say that there is much of a subject matter for them except color and shape and movement. My challenge is to work with shape and line and color while at the same time moving you around the painting as you look at it. I try to create something that is organized on the board. I paint on 1/4-inch Baltic birch plywood on boards that are made by my husband, fortunately for me. And because of that, I can really paint on any size or shape that we can put together. I like to work with color, as I said before, and line, and the shape of things, and then you come up with the meaning. You are the finished product of the painting. Some have titles that make sense, and some have titles that don't make sense, because some are very difficult to find titles for. But it's always fun to see what people, different people, interpret as they are looking at the work. I like to work in, as I said before, different shapes, large and smaller, but larger become difficult to transport and to store, so I don't do too much large work. Sometimes the abstracts will suggest a particular subject matter, and sometimes they won't. Sometimes I'm mystified to figure out what in the world they mean. Hopefully, as you go through the exhibit, you might think of some titles for the individual pieces. Your titles might be better than mine. But please don't try and be boxed in by the title that I gave it, or if you can't understand the title, don't think too much about it. It may have just been what struck my imagination at the moment. Sometimes it's about the movement, sometimes it's about the composition, sometimes it's about nothing. Anyway, thank you very much for coming to look at my exhibit, and I hope the bright colors bring you some joy. Thanks again to the Cedarburg Art Museum for allowing me to show my work.